Well, I'm here.
What's up, Grace?
How are you?
Man, you wearing a dress? What?
Oh, well, I figured if you're gonna kill me, I might as well be wearing my finest
Who
dress.
said I'm killing you?
I don't know. I mean,
Who
you didn't sound very pleased when we had a talk.
who said
Last
I
we
was killing
spoke, I mean, I have a pretty good inclination that you're probably gonna kill me. You or
you?
one of
No,
your friends.
I'm not trying to kill you. But let's not be right here in the middle of open. Let's go upstairs. And the
Alright.
Now, Grace, I want to have you one more time. I'm just kidding.
That
so, so
makes me incredibly uncomfortable.
it was a joke, okay? It's a joke. So here's my thing. It's like,
Are you whispering?
yes.
Alright, speak for me real quick. Say something.
Hello?
Alright, yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about my gremlin.
You're okay. It's not a big deal at all. Like, I get it. It's fine.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, I need to know everything you said to them.
I already told you. I fed him bullshit, Remy.
Like what?
I mean, I told him that all I knew that you did was business with the blacksmith and the gunsmith, and that was it. I said that because they asked about your connections with the Guzmans, and I said your connections with the Guzmans go as far as just the gunsmith and blacksmith, as far as I know. And then they asked me about your relations with the Cursed, which I don't even know who the fuck those people are. And then I said I didn't know. And then they asked me, what you did on your ranch. And I said, well, he doesn't really do anything on his ranch, other than tend to his animals. And they were trying to probe for information in regards to, like, if you store anything on your ranch. That's why I asked you about the wagons, because they wanted me to take pictures of the types of wagons you have.
And what?
I'm guessing
What?
because they probably saw you with somebody shady doing something with a wagon, and it probably wasn't even something shady that y'all were doing. And they think it's something shady.
So you think? My thing is like, why would they come to you?
I don't know, because we're friends. And they have dirt on me.
What dirt do they have on you?
I mean, attempted murder and capital murder, which has a death penalty with it. They mentioned life in prison or hanging. That was my options. If I didn't take the deal. Or they just keep me in prison until my
so
trial.
basically, the deal is to get information from me, so you wouldn't hang them.
Yes.
So you would rather me hang?
No! I didn't tell them about anything you do, Remy.
No, but you're saying they basically got alternative. Either you get information from me or whoever.
They wanted information about you. I knew what this was.
No,
You're not gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. What you did?
So,
Told you the truth, Remy.
I'm telling you the truth. You're not gonna die.
sorry, I had a headache. So, you've caught the eye of the Guzmans. Right now, we're a little concerned about what you've been saying and a couple of the
I told Remy everything
things that
I
have
said.
been going on right now. Um, well, I'm sure that you've told everything that has been wanted, has that the people have been wanting to hear. Just so you know what, we'll
No,
figure this out at the ranch, okay? If you want to come with us,
I don't have a choice,
w-
do I?
no.
Then why would
So
you
it's
ask me?
either it's a like being kind, okay? Um, so Remy, why don't you tie her up and we're going to go to this ranch, put a bag on her head, and we're going to get going.
I told you.
Or Blue, go ahead.
I bullshitted them, Remy.
Tie her up, put a bag on her head, and we're going to get going. Red, go get him.
Told you we're not gonna hurt you.
That's a goddamn lie and you know it. It's a goddamn lie, Remmy, and you know it.
Told you I'm not gonna hurt you either.
Yeah, you're not gonna hurt me.
Behind. You take the lead, Remmy. Stay behind me.
Yeah, follow me.
You know, I came to him and told him the truth. I could have just lied to him or never told him a word.
Indeed. We'll get to the bottom of this. Don't worry about it. I will compliment you on the dress, though. It is a pretty dress.
Won't be pretty for very long, I'm sure.
If you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Can you breathe under that bed?
Barely.
We're almost there.
Slow down a little bit. It's like you. It's not
Dark
really good.
accelerate, bro. Take inside. Start her down. You can untie her. Take her weapons from her.
I don't have anything on me. Maybe a knife.
Now, I'm gonna cut you free so you can stand upright. You're not gonna try to run or anything and do something stupid, are you?
Oh yes, let me try to run with 3 armed men while I have no weapons. This is a wise decision. I'm already gonna fucking swing, so...
Take that as you.
So it's been brought to my attention.
Want me to take the bag over her head?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Was there an actual bag on my head? Because I could see everything around me.
No, it's just for
Oh, my bad.
yeah, no, that's all good. So it's been brought to our attention that there are things going on within the law department right now, and they're after you for some reason. Now they're after Remy and associates. I would like to hear the rundown as a representative of the Guzman family, because this is getting a little too serious for our liking.
First of all, they barely mentioned you. They asked one question about your family. One. They asked how Remy knew you all, and what your association was. And I said that as far as I knew, they did business between their blacksmith and their gunsmith. Remy sold them materials for their gunsmith. That's all I told them. The main people that they were asking about was Remy's son Tommy, and a guy named Willie, which I've only met a few times. They were mainly interested in Remy.
Well, what brought this attention onto them? Do you know? Was it because of your actions? And
No. It wasn't anything I did. They told me that they had been watching the Remy ranch, the Wesson ranch, for some time, and that they had seen me come and go and talk to Remy. And they knew we were friends, and they had something on my head in relation to me attempting to murder some woman a while ago.
who was that?
Her name was Dawn Morin.
Is that a lawman or anyone?
No,
like
it's not a
public
lawman.
figure?
No,
Okay.
she's a gunsmith.
Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about.
They said they have a murder on me, but I don't know what murder I committed. Every person I've ever shot was in self-defense.
And those were the only 2 charges that they were threatening you with.
Yeah, they were threatening me with life in prison or hanging.
And what gave you the inkling to come over and talk to Remy the first time?
Because Remy's one of my best friends.
And what did you tell him exactly?
I told him exactly. He should have already told you.
I just want to hear it from you.
They asked me questions about his relation with Tommy Wesson, or what they were all doing.
It was nothing more than that, because you guys were gone for quite a while.
I mean, they asked me questions about whether he stored things on his ranch. And if he was
What
the
did you say to
ringleader.
them?
I told them I didn't know. Because I don't know.
And who were the arresting lawmen or the questioning lawmen?
The 2 that picked me up were wearing plain clothes, and they didn't look like lawmen at all. They looked like run-of-the-mill folk, like just normal people. I thought I was being robbed when they grabbed me. And the other one who actually did all of the questioning was Marshal Jack Jackson.
Okay. And where did they take you? To the police station?
They took me to the
Somewhere else?
station in St. Denis.
St. Denis. And you said it was only the 3 lawmen?
So there were 2 lawmen that picked me up, and those were the ones that were wearing plain clothes that I didn't recognize as actual lawmen. They didn't look like lawmen. But they cuffed me, and then he told me that he was with the law, and that I needed to come with them. And they had questions for me. And then Jack
Okay, well-
Jackson was the one who was like... He was the one who basically brought up the murder charges. He's like, I have you on murder charges, and I have you on attempted murder. You know, with these charges, I can see you in prison for a very long time, or at least see you swing.
And that scared you.
I mean, would it not scare you, sir?
It's a yes or no.
Yes.
And would you feel any particular way to, if you had the opportunity to get out of that situation, you would use it?
I mean, preferably lie my way out of it. I don't really like cooperating with the law, and period. As far as I know, they're all crooked.
Yeah, or they're all Lombardos.
One of the two.
Well, I'm just trying to understand here why now, after you get picked up for all these excessive crimes, now Remy is involved in the mix to some degree.
Because they asked me how I knew him. I told him that he was a good friend of mine and that he loaned me money to buy my house.
What did they say about the money for your house?
It was only $2,000, and I paid him back. That's what I
It's
told
money,
him.
it can mean anything. Yeah, we're not talking about the who owes who here. It's just what the lawman might be interested in.
They were interested in his criminal activities, but I don't know anything he does. We don't.
Now, to my understanding, Mr. Wesson over here is a very upstanding citizen.
As far as I know.
And there wouldn't be any reason for them to be looking for him for any crimes that he has not already served
They've been
out.
watching him. That's why they knew I knew him. And the day that I helped 2 of Remy's friends on his ranch, I cleaned the hooves on their horses. Apparently that day they had watched me do that. They were watching his ranch the day that I cleaned those 2 gentlemen's hooves. I don't know their names, but I know that they know Remy.
And now, lawmen don't really let criminals go once they have them. For example, like you said, you were arrested under the fact that you had committed murder in some way, attempted murder. What gave them the inkling to release you?
I signed a goddamn agreement with them.
And what was that?
It was a non-disclosure agreement. Basically, they would ask me questions about what Remy does, and I would have to give them things about what he does or what I know about him.
I really feel like you're holding out on me here.
I'm not holding out on you. That's exactly what they asked me to do. They also offered me money for physical evidence, like pictures or things like that.
Pictures of what?
Of him in wagons that he might own. Things he might store stuff in.
Remy, is there any questions you have?
No.
What about you, Red, back there? What are you thinking?
Thinking. Have you already answered them a few questions about
What I do
what
have
have
a
they been
question
asking? What have they told you to? Have they asked you to meet them at a later point? Murder charges is a pretty serious thing.
I don't
Yeah,
think,
but
no,
I
not
just
physically.
don't believe that you would have to sign an NDA.
Or is
Oh,
that
excuse me.
Huh?
Oh, okay, come in. Sorry, we got a little agitated there. I don't believe that for every crime I've committed, I've had to serve my time or my sentence,
So the terms of the
my
ADA,
penalties.
the terms of this, I don't know what it's called, okay? But it's like
It's a form of an agreement, right?
yes, it's like an agreement, okay? And the agreement was that I provided information about Remy Wesson to them, and they would pay me for that information if it was physical, like photographs. I told Remy about this already.
Why would you want to get money from law or anybody?
I don't want the fucking money. You know why I took the deal? To get the fuck out of jail so I could tell you, Remy. That's why. Why do you think I came right to you and told you about all of this? If I had anything to hide, why the fuck would I come and tell you about any of this? Why in the world would I do that? I know how much danger I am. I know how much danger I'm in right now. I'm not stupid. I know who you men are.
Please excuse me, Mr. O, real quick. Remy, you watch her. Mr. O, come on.
The whole reason I did this was to get out of fucking jail so I could tell you this. The whole reason.
I know.
You know you could just feed me lines of bullshit that I could give them that could lead to nowhere.
But why?
Because to lead them in a false direction, they're clearly onto
Oh.
you about something.
Just don't talk to them, period.
If I don't-
If something was on you, say it for me and you, right? Say something, hey, we got something on Grace. You know, I don't know. I haven't seen her, haven't talked to her in a minute. That's what I say, and be done. No more talking. That's it. Joe, I was explaining to her, it's like, basically, if it was a flip-flop, if the law came to me about information about her, I would say, no, I haven't talked to her, haven't seen her, and no, I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to take the money.
They asked
Period.
me, and I fucking told them I don't know where you are or what you do.
Well, then that should have been it. Who cares if they're going to... Because they can't just send you to anywhere for life or anything unless they have proof.
They
I
need
mean,
proof.
If they have
and
proof,
need
then that's why they're
warrants
fucking
and stuff.
coercing me to do this.
Not really. It could be a scare tactic.
Yeah, what if you were just a little piece in their big game just to lure Remy out to eventually make a bigger thing
Why do you
throughout
think
the
I'm
goose
here?
runs?
Why do you think I went right to Remmy? I went
So you're
directly to
saying-
him and told him all this. Why would I do that?
How soon were you released and then right after?
Late last
you-
night.
Okay.
I went to bed, and then when I got up, I sent him the letter.
How long did they hold you in your cell? Do you know, generally?
Oh, they held me for 4 or 5 hours.
That's a very long time. Yeah.
That's pretty long.
That's a long time.
They shouldn't have been putting you in prison for that long, or in jail cell at all.
Yeah.
I would have said, just go ahead and send me for that long. My goodness.
But I can understand your
But
It
for,
might have-
but for a citizen
It might
that
have
doesn't
it,
know,
it might have felt like it might have been less than 4 hours. Honestly, it might be an exaggeration. It felt like forever.
Yeah, no, it's
I
a
didn't
hard one
tell
to-
them anything.
Now our boss is going to be on the way here. That's why we sent our associate out after him. He's going to be coming down. He might be asking you some of the same questions I asked you. And of course, we would like the same amount of detail and maybe a little bit more when it comes to him because he doesn't come out of the woodworks like this all the time. Yeah. Like I said, he might be here in a little bit. Just hold tight. If you need food or water, ask any of us. I'm sure we've got an abundance between each other. If there's anything else you'd like to share, the three of us, we're all ears.
Just ask me questions. What do you want to know? I've told you everything that they asked me.
What about the stuff that they didn't ask you, that they told you to do?
They told me to get photographs of him and his wagons.
and what you tell them.
I told them that I would do it. And then I told Remmy about it, and I asked him if he could give me some fake-ass wagons that I could take pictures of. Just to give them a
Well,
fat nothing burger.
We spent a good amount of time today moving stuff from his wagons to his house. So,
I don't want to know any of that.
if it would come to that, you know where it is, so you could lead them the wrong way.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to be in the middle of this.
Well, you already are.
Well, exactly, but I don't want to be any further than I already am. If there's a chance I can walk out of this alive, I would prefer that option.
Oh, you're gonna walk out of it alive. We're not planning on killing anyone because, like you said, you have an attempted murder charge on you, and that's hanging a big toll over your head.
The only thing they asked about your family, was how they knew Remmy. And that's exactly what I told them, is that you all do business between the gunsmith and the blacksmith. That's it. They were more worried about you, Tommy, and Willie.
I still don't understand why they weren't worried about Willie. Willie, I barely even
I
hangs around.
don't
And
know.
especially Tommy doesn't hang around there because he owns the gunsmith.
Remy, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. They didn't tell me.
I think they're just trying to mess with you, get in your head. To be honest with you. Because they can't send you and get you hung and anything like that unless they have full proof.
Then they likely have proof if they're going to threaten something that
Well,
heavy.
then you guess what? You have a right to know.
Well, I don't quite know what to do in this situation. Never really been in this kind of situation before. I'm a horse trainer. I mind my business. I don't do anything illegal anymore.
So that you told the police out of fear.
I'm sorry?
Who operated out of fear, right?
I mean, I answered their stupid questions, but it was nothing. Lies.
Who the fuck's gonna get shot, T? I'm just kidding. What's going on? My bad, I'm sorry. Hi, Grace. How you doing?
Hello. I wish we were meeting on much better circumstances than these.
Mm-hmm. All right. Give me a rundown what happened.
Long story short, 2 undercover cops picked me up off the street in Saint Denis. They took me to the police station and they asked me a bunch of questions about Remy. And they asked me how you and Remy knew each other. The only thing I told them was that you do business between your gunsmith and your blacksmith. That was it. They didn't ask any more questions about you guys, specifically your family. They asked about Willie and Tommy and Remy and who was the ringleader between the 3 of them and what they were doing. Then they asked me about what was on his property, if he had anything on his property. And I said, I don't think so, but if he did, he'd probably keep it on a wagon. I was just bullshitting them. So I went immediately to Remy and told them all of this, alright? As soon as they let me out. Well, I couldn't get a hold of him last night, so I went to sleep, and I woke up, and then I sent him a letter about it, and then we met and we spoke. I don't know what they want, but they have me on capital murder charges and attempted murder charge, and they say that they're going to throw me in prison for life, or they're going to hang me if I don't work with them. The one thing they asked me for was photographs of Remy and him getting stuff out of his wagon. They didn't specify what specifically they wanted to see him getting out of his wagon, just his wagons.
Capital murder. The fuck? Who's this on?
I don't know. They won't tell me who I killed. Every person I've ever killed was in self-defense.
But yeah, but I mean, if you shoot someone, they're not basically dead until you know they're
Now, the situation with Dawn Morin, which is the person they've trumped up charges about me attempting to kill her and something to do with falsifying a police record because I twisted the story towards the story and said that she attempted to kill me when in fact it was me attempting to kill her because she saw me doing something I didn't need her to see me doing. So I'll
What
own
were you
up to
doing?
that. I mean, everybody has their secrets, right?
Time to share.
I used to smuggle golden gems. Like a lot of golden gems. Like a lot.
That's true.
She saw us in our disguises. while we were moving through Strawberry, and she was the only person that saw us, and we figured that we would silence her because we didn't want anybody to be able to say, hey, I recognize those outfits, or hey, I know you. We wanted to keep everybody silent. We were very much about secrecy. Remy can attest to that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
The paper you signed, what about that?
It's the only thing that they really asked me to do is provide them information and send them pictures of some wagons, and that they would pay me, and that they would pay me for physical evidence, like a photograph.
On who? On whose wagon?
On Remy.
Mine.
On
Clear this
account
shit
of
out.
that,
Do what?
That's what I told him to do as soon as we spoke.
Might as well clear that shit out.
Oh,
That's
it's
been
up to
handled.
it out.
Let me give
But
it.
the fact is, that why do I still have to figure out a picture though? I shouldn't have to have a photograph.
No, she needs a photograph.
And you know the officer's name?
They're basically saying they want her to go behind your back,
In my wagon.
go in your wagon, and then check what's inside.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then take photographs.
Take a photo
Yes,
of what's inside.
yes. Sorry, I meant to specify that, but,
But
yes,
here's
that's
the
what they
thing
want me to
is,
do.
which wagon do they say specific? How
I
many
don't
wagons?
know.
Did it,
They don't
see,
know.
That's the thing.
They don't know how many wagons you have. They asked me that question. I told them I didn't know.
That's these
No.
fucking lumber shit.
on
So-
account of that, when they asked you about his properties and belongings, and you told us, you said to them, he probably stores it on his wagon. Did
I
they
mean-
ask about the wagons after or before you said that?
Hold on. You confused me. What did you say?
When you said he probably keeps it on his wagons, whatever he has, right? Because they asked about his properties.
So they asked about his properties and wagons
You
before
said,
that.
Did they mention
Before that.
the wagons before you mentioned them? Or were you the one to
Before.
bring them up?
Before. No, I didn't bring them up. They brought them up.
And
So
what's
they
the
know about the
officer's name?
wagons.
You what?
I'm sorry, multiple people said something at the same time.
So they probably know about your wagon. So I mean,
But how do they know about my wagons though? They can't see them inside them because
They
I
don't know
keep mine.
specifically
No,
what
no, they
wagons.
just- yeah.
They don't know which ones you own.
you know
So it's an
they're so
assumption.
quick to fabricate some bullshit, Remy.
That's
you
what
know
I'm
how they are.
saying.
That's
That's
why.
what I'm saying. They can't
I'm
do
telling-
nothing because they have no proof.
So what officers is it?
That's why they got. That's why they're taking
The one
her.
that questioned
to
me
get
was
proof
Jack
off of
Jackson.
her.
Why can't they just come get their
You
own
said
proof?
Jackson?
Because I'm your friend, Remy. Because I'm one of your best friends, and I hang out on your ranch to train my horses.
Yes.
They
I know
see
that,
me
but
there.
still.
They have been watching me at your ranch, Remy. They've been watching you at your ranch. They
I
told me
barely even
that.
go there half the time.
They've
asked about us
seen
the
you.
other day when we came.
They've been following you. They followed me for like halfway across the fucking country before
you
they
didn't-
nabbed me.
What? You should
was
have
Jackson?
turned around and done something. Said
Because
something.
they
Why y'all
know
calling?
where I go. They know where I frequent.
Jackson.
They know my patterns. They know where I hang out. They've been watching me for a while. They've been watching you for a while. They know shit.
And what's the other officer name?
The other one, I didn't recognize him physically. He was wearing, like, they weren't... The gentlemen that were disguised were not wearing, like, police officer uniforms. They were wearing, like, overalls, and another guy looked like, one of the drunks in Saint Denis with the paperboy cap.
Oh.
They
Did he have
looked
long hair?
slick. No. Both of them
Overall.
had short hair, and both of them had beards, and they were both of their hair colors were like brown and blonde, and one of them kind of sounded like Raylan Givens, but it didn't look like Raylan Givens, so I'm not sure about that. I can't guarantee that, so don't, I don't know.
Didn't see any scars on any faces.
No, I didn't see any scars. They looked like normal gentlemen.
What was their physique look like?
I mean, average build, normal height, about as tall as the guy. One of them was as tall as Franco, and the other one was probably as tall as Remy.
Was he like a broad dude, like Osama, like a big muscular?
Kind of broad. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
That would be Raylan.
On the one you're left.
Oh, okay.
If he was
Was he
a-
like,
one of
like
them-
his height.
One of them was
I
kind of
think he's
broad-shouldered. Yes. One of them was the tallest one was broad-shouldered. Yes.
Did he have a cowboy hat looking like that, but a different color?
He had like a normal cowboy hat, kind of like that, but it looked rough. It looked like it
That looks
wasn't
like,
well.
sounds like Raylan.
I don't know. I don't know if it was or not. It just kind of sounded like him to me. But you can't go off. I can't go off of someone's voice alone. It didn't look like him. He didn't have the same facial hair or the hair color or anything. When these gentlemen walked up on me, I literally dismounted my horse and they ran up on me, and like one of them said, "We're police," and then the other one cuffed me in before I could even do anything. I thought I was being kidnapped. I didn't think they were police. I thought I was being kidnapped.
I mean, if you got handcuffed, then that was police.
And then when they handcuffed me, I knew, oh, this is, regular folks can't get handcuffs.
So what should we do? Because I don't want Grace to die for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
My question is, what is she gonna get hung for? Like, who died?
Exactly.
Who the fuck? That's
Right.
just what I'm saying. They're quick to fabricate
I know
shit.
for a fact she's
Trying to scare.
done 2
I think they're
shootouts,
trying to scare Grace.
and I know it's self-defense. Like with the one, you remember who was it? The people that lived in Colder before. Remember
Washington's?
the Washingtons? That was self-defense right there. That one time, I saw that happen.
You've seen both the times I've had to kill somebody in self-defense,
Exactly.
Remy.
So
Both of the times.
where was this capital murder coming from?
I don't know. I mean,
They didn't. Oh my
I
God, they
have
to
s-
prove,
I did.
provide proof.
There was a gentleman in Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
What?
So, oh, that makes a whole lot of sense.
What do you mean?
So, day before yesterday, so Friday. No, it was Saturday. So Saturday afternoon, I ran into Raylan and a woman named Victoria. And while we were talking, this gentleman on a white horse with a white shirt and blonde hair rode past us, but instead of slowing down, he ran Raylan over. Raylan fell to the ground. Well, Raylan shot at the gentleman. Well, the gentleman pulled his rifle and shot back at us. Well, he shot the woman, and then he shot at me, and then he shot Raylan, and I shot the guy and his horse. And instead of sticking around and explaining what happened, I just left. I didn't want to deal with it. I just ran. So maybe they're using that as murder. Because he was technically defending himself because Raylan shot first.
But my question is, what you said? White shirt, white pants, blonde hair.
And white horse.
No, he was riding a white horse with like blue jeans and a white shirt with blonde hair and a beard. Not a
You
full
didn't
beard.
shoot first. That don't make sense.
Raylan was the one who shot first.
Exactly.
Well,
So
I
because
didn't shoot my gun.
Because the guy ran over Raylan.
Yeah.
it's capital charge. That means she shot a lawman.
But you didn't. She
Or
didn't shoot a lawman.
What if
though.
what
That's
if
what
he
I'm
was a
trying to
lawman?
say.
What if he was a lawman? I don't know.
But
Maybe
you
he
didn't
was
shoot
off duty.
first. That's
I
the-
know,
that's the
but
point. You
they
didn't
but I
shoot
was but I
first.
was a person that was a bystander. I was just standing there. And then he shot the woman.
Self-defense on your behalf too. Though.
How's the AG gonna shoot their own lawman?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's just bullshit.
I don't know. I'm just as confused and a little terrified, honestly.
Consigliere, looks like you got some research to find out.
Yeah, I know that's
It's Officer Jackson, right?
Marshall
Jack
Jackson.
Jackson.
Marshall Jack Jackson.
Yep.
That was the one that did all the
Did
questions.
they identify themselves? They told you a name?
The two undercover police officers? No.
Mm-hmm.
They remained completely undercover. I couldn't get them to say a
You
word
should
to
have
me.
asked for it. If they're cops, you should have asked for it.
Yeah, you can always ask. They have to tell.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't know that in the moment.
Nah, you do.
How would you get in contact with this?
I was
If you were to
I'm
give them
in-
information, you decided.
If I was to give them information, I was to contact Jack Jackson directly.
Sounds like you need to get a lawyer.
I mean, if I get a lawyer... I mean, I've already signed the agreement. That's the whole reason that they let me out of jail to come, so I could come tell Remy.
It's two choices. We can approach them, or you can feed into their bullshit.
I mean, that's what I told Remy we can do. Is just feed them bullshit. Just give me bullshit to feed them so I can keep them off my fucking back.
Just keep.
And you
Make
all
'em keep
can
going in
make
circles.
precautions. Yeah. Keep them going. Give me information to keep them
So
going in circles,
should I
and
give
you all
a
to make
picture
take
of
precautions.
my wagon that have like just random stuff
farmer
in?
shit.
Yeah,
Shit,
please.
fucking
Yeah.
Bullshit.
random
Yes.
shit.
Because I think they're planning to do a full raid on your property.
How they
Because
gonna do a
that's why
full raid on
I don't know. They have something on you. They wouldn't tell me what it was. And I didn't really try to probe either.
Wow.
Mhm.
Tricky.
And I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I wouldn't underestimate these lawmen, whoever they are. They were very good. I didn't even see them coming. And I'm usually very aware of my surroundings. You can ask Remmy. They came out of nowhere. One moment it was a quiet street. I was going to, I think, fix my hair or something. And the next thing you know, they ran up on me and they were like, "Don't move." And I was like, "Oh my God. Where did you all come from?"
Where did they grab you?
They, Saint Denis. Let me see if I can remember the street. Give me a moment.
Or somebody.
Yeah, we've got 2 prospects out around the perimeter.
And they only asked about Remmy and what.
Me, Tommy, and Will. That's it.
They asked about nobody else.
I went to go get bandages and some aspirin. And I was at the doctor's office. So they grabbed me in the corner of the doctor's office by the big church.
And they asked about other people coming to the property.
They asked about his affiliations with the Cursed.
What was this?
What's the curse?
Yeah.
How long ago did they? You're asking Franco how long ago was this?
Yeah, where was it? How
Yesterday.
long?
Last night.
Where?
In Saint
Where
Denis.
did they grabbed you in Saint Denis?
Yeah, right
The
outside
doctor's
right
office.
outside the doctor's office.
Okay. She was like, "Boys, we gotta hide some colors and look for Jack shit."
That's about right.
Do I need to give her a photograph
you-
of what's in my wagon? or
Listen,
what?
if
Yeah,
you
it's just too-
if you all grab him,
Okay.
they'll know I talked to you guys.
No, they don't. How would they know?
We mess with the
No, no,
lawmen
no.
all the time. It'll be alright.
Please just be careful about it, all right?
I'll send you. I'll send
No,
you.
we're gonna have to keep her hidden. To be honest,
Do what?
we're gonna have to keep her hidden.
Yeah.
I will be honest, the lawmen were pretty chatty about certain things I didn't know.
Like.
I mean, about your affiliation. They asked me about robberies you participated in.
And what did you say?
I told them I didn't know about that kind of stuff. That we were just friends. And that you let me work on you let me work on your ranch sometimes. They told me that they knew about my smuggling. And they asked me what part you played in that, and I said the only part that he played in it was smelting the bars for me. Everything else I did myself. And as far as I know, he sold them to other people, like whoever buys them. I don't know. Gunsmiths, I think. At least that's what I told them. It was gunsmiths you were supplying the gold to.
Well, what stable do you belong to right now?
Rhodes.
Roads?
I'm the manager there.
How often do you need to go down there?
Pretty often.
To restock the storefront.
Why did you ask
No.
that?
I'm just wondering because if we're going to keep you under our protection, so you don't, when we go and get said lawmen, so that they don't get you and you don't croak. You know what I mean? They don't throw something around your neck and you just disappear.
Look, as long as you don't mention my name, I should be fine. But if you all start following me around, they'll know something's up. Everything literally has to go as it was, as everything was back to normal.
Like basically, you only talk to me and I give you stuff. Basically, that's it.
Yes, only you. They can't know I've come to talk to any of you ever. In fact, our association here never happened. They can never know I came to speak to you about any of this. Not only you guys, I understand you have an entire whatever to protect, but I have my life to protect. They're threatening to hang me. Alright? They're threatening to hang me. I just got married. I'm trying to settle down. I don't smuggle anything anymore, not even marijuana. I don't do anything. I live
Well,
my
let's-
simple life and train horses.
You need to tell them that they didn't show you proof. Or you
Then
get
you
your
need
lawyer.
to speak to a lawyer. That's the biggest thing. You
Okay,
need a
I'll do
lawyer.
that.
What's that one guy, Fenton?
Benson
Really
O'Boyle.
good. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really trust lawyers or police or
He'll
anyone.
help
You
you
have
out.
to.
You can trust
The
Fenton.
lawyers will help. He helped me out in the situation.
And
Do
you
I still
can,
need to give her a picture of my wagon?
Yeah, just to, let her know that she ain't came talk to us. She's going based off of
All right.
what you're telling her to do.
I'll give
Now-
her one.
Like I said, we're
And-
just gonna make them go in circles, bro. So,
This, you all make up bullshit that you want to feed Remy. Remy feeds me the bullshit. I feed it to them to keep them running in circles.
Yeah.
And then eventually they'll get bored and leave me alone.
But if they say
Now,
thing
here's
B,
the thing.
you have
Here's
to,
the
you
thing.
Have to let me know.
Here's the thing. They can't hang this shit over my head anymore. The murders, because I signed this agreement with them to give them this bullshit information.
Do you have that signed agreement?
Yes. And it's signed by them.
So what
Can
you
we
want
see
to
it?
do?
They
Can you
didn't.
give a copy of that?
I can't.
You can't see
should've
it.
asked
You
for
can't
it.
share it.
Fuck.
I don't have it. They didn't give it to me. They showed me.
You
It
should
was.
always have
It
a
was
copy.
physical. It was physical.
Oh,
Well, let's
Like they showed
Tell
me.
them- tell them give you a rent one, and tell them you got a photo. In order for them to receive the photo, that you need
Yeah.
a written agreement, another copy.
yeah. See, you should get a copy.
All right. I don't know if they'll redact the names on it though.
Well, tell them you need everything. You want
To
your
be
copy
honest,
as
they
well.
might redact the names.
Why would they?
I don't know.
If it's
Protect the
written, they
identity of
can't
the
do
police
that.
officers.
It's illegal.
Well, if they do, tell them it's over. And you want a lawyer?
It's illegal
Fuck
if they change name and fudge names off. If it's already
It's
written
tampering
agreement,
with evidence, yeah.
it's tampering. Yeah. So
If they redact the names, take the papers anyway.
Yeah, that would just look good in a court case. That's all. But you and Remy can figure this out.
and if she
Remy,
tells me
Remy will give you
information,
my PO, and you can
Yeah.
reach out to me if anything else keeps going on like this. If they kidnap you again and take you to the sheriff's station, reach out to me, and remember to reach out to Fenton.
They won't be meeting me
Uh,
face to face. They already stated that. It would be all through letters.
Either way, whenever you get a letter from them, send me a letter. It's with everything that they sent you. My PO is 5540, and I want to know everything that's going on,
yeah.
so then we can keep
What's your
everything
name?
rolling. Joel.
or just send to Remy, and Remy send the code. Either or.
Yeah, exactly. Either way, send it to me,
I
and I'll
prefer
send
it
it to
go
them.
straight to me.
Joel, what was your last name?
That's all you need to know.
All right.
That wasn't funny.
Yes, it was.
But if Franco doesn't have anything else, I assume that you can get out of here now. What do you think, Franco? Do we need her anymore? No. Well, you're free to go, Miss Grace. Sorry for bothering you, and hope we can
she
have
wasn't
a.
being held by
Yeah,
her
she-
will, dog. Shit.
Nah, bro.
If she
No,
came
it's just
and
if she-
tell us anything, then it's all good. It's just
Look, I'm
lay
gonna
low,
give
you
you.
know,
I'm
just-
gonna give you a picture of my one wagon.
Whatever you can give me. But like, take a picture of it from like far away, so it looks like I took a picture while I was hiding or something.
No, they
Make
want to
it
see
look
what's
smart.
inside, right, or outside.
Outside. They just said they specified a picture of a wagon.
We
So
So I'm
might
gonna
have to
take
go
a
basically,
have
they
a
picture.
need to
photo
see me
shoot.
digging in a wagon. So
Yes.
somebody else has to take a picture of it.
Yes, maybe you
Okay.
could set it up
We
like
can make
that,
Yeah, I can have somebody
where
take a
you
picture
could
of me.
be in the wagon and have a third party take a picture of you while you're
Okay,
in the wagon,
yeah, that's
something
fine.
like
we
that.
can, We can make that happen now.
Okay,
And we'll just say it was you that took a picture.
that's fine. I mean, that's all they're gonna know.
Yep. You need food and water or no?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
can leave.
You gotta
Feel
go
free
out
to
here the
go.
same way you came in.
I don't.
And
I
I
was
apologize
bagged.
for. Oh yeah, here
Wait,
I'll show
she-
you the way out.
she was tired.
I
of
was bagged, guys. I don't.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
gotta get
see
tied-
anything.
Tied back up.
No, you don't need to do that. It's fine. We're a little more better terms now than we were. Oh, we are just east of Strawberry.
Well, I'm probably going back to my home.
Where do you,
Sorry,
you
guys,
and
bit on that
Rhodes?
beautiful
So
I
Yes,
live in
for,
Saint Denis.
Saint
I
Denis.
think you
Okay,
did
so
not
you're
need
going
it
to want
for
to
location.
take this road out here and go left down to the river, and then obviously you probably know where you are because you're by the Blackwater Bridge over there. All right.
All right. Thank you
Alrighty,
for
I
not
look
brutally
forward to hearing
murdering
from
me.
you. Yep. Just remember my PO. I'm pretty sure you wrote it down.
Yes, I did.
Alright.